ฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหลเทสเสียงเทสเสียงนะครับทุกคนกลับมากับ The Witcher 3 บัต NY ตอน 3ไปเริ่มเล่นต่อจากเมื่อวานกันหลังจากเมื่อวานสู้กับเดดลาฟเสร็จแล้วก็น่าจะต้องไปคุยกับเลจีดแต่ว่าเราจะยังไม่ไปนะครับเราจะไปหาทำเควสอัปเกรดก่อนตอนนี้ก็รูทของครับ ฟาร์มครับฟาร์มก่อนเก็บของก่อนเก็บให้หมดบ้านไล่ให้หมดไม่ได้ใช้ก็เอาไปขายสรุปคือต้องไปหาเลจีดนะแต่ว่าคงไม่ไปอ่ะพบเลจิตที่สุสานยังครับเควสลองก่อนครับเพียบเลยครับบิ๊กฮันเตอร์ไม่เอาแค่บัตร NY อย่างเดียวไปอัปเกรดตัวละครดีกว่าแผนที่ไม่ใช่นี่แผนที่มีเควสลองด้วยล่ะสำรวจดูร้านค้าก่อนแล้วกัน
In order.
Sir, a letter for you, sir.
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
จดหมายจากใครอะไอ้หนูให้ติปครับเรารวย
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
My dear friend.
I've been told you're on a jaunt to Toussaint. I do hope you don't overtax yourself during the wine festival. The effects of such exertion at your age can indeed prove most detrimental. I've come upon some information which might be of interest to you. While browsing through a colleague's book collection, I found mention of one Professor Moreau of Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. The details I've come to learn are rather vague, and his laboratory's location remains a mystery. Yet his journal should at least provide hints as to both. It is said he was laid to rest with it in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the tome I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. Should you grow tired of sampling Beauclair's ladies, wines, and other exquisite delicacies, this matter might prove a fruitful diversion. Investigate at your leisure. Your friend, Yennefer.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
ได้รับจดหมายจากเยนนิเฟอร์เมียครับเมียผู้เป็นห่วงเราทุกๆเรื่องนี่เห็นไหมจดหมายเย็นถึงเพื่อนรักของข้าขอไปดูตามร้านค้าก่อนแล้วกัน
Nothing to see here. Move along.
ไม่ชอบมืดๆเลยฮะนั่งมาทีเพื่อความสว่าง ไหนดูซิร้านนี้มีอะไรบ้าง ขวางทางจริงเลย ไป
To lose one's good name. It is worse than death.
Witcher act always with reason.
Ah, Stixis. Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the ducal Camarling.
สวัสดีวิลบลูทุก้าข้าคือราฟาเอล
So what is it you do
ข้า
here?
คือเกโรแห่งริเวีย
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Tusa from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils.
เอ๊ะ
Uh,
อย่าบอกนะ
note,
ว่ามีเควส
sir,
ให้ทำตรงเนี้ย
should you successfully smash a
ไม่ได้จะมาทำเควสจะมาหาซื้อของ
knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
ร้านขายหนังสือ หนังสือทั้งนั้นเลย สนใจจะซื้อหนังสือเราเปล่าเรามีเยอะนะหนังสืออะ
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for
ไป
now.
ดีกว่า
Get any broad-shouldered lumperns more around here?
Hey.
Duchess is usually very kind.
อย่าบอกนะว่าเป็นเควส
She is very
Greetings, knight.
Can't help but be curious. But where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage. Pardon me. Financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's eternal security and order.
สักตาปะล่ะคลายเครียดเอาตังค์มานี่เดิมพันหนัก
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
สักตาปะล่ะ
until
เอา
suddenly
ปะล่ะ
she is very
กลัวปะล่ะกลัวปะล่ะลุย ท่านผู้ชมในอนาคตไม่ต้องสงสัยนะ ถ้าเกิดได้ยินเสียงจวบจาบหอมแฟนยูตามนี้แหละ เรียนแบบ ยกให้ได้มา2 ใบอ้าวเข้าทางโจรสิ เข้าทางโจรมันเรียนแบบเราอะเรียนแบบใช่ไหมอ่ะโอ้โหไพ่เหมือนกันเด๊ะๆเลยอะไรมันจะเหมือนกันขนาดนี้เนี่ยเอาไปจัดไปอย่าให้เสียเอาไปอีกตัวท่านในพลเราเลือกนายท่านราชาเราเลือกนายเอางี้จริงเหรอบุยบุยแสบนั้นเราเนี่ยก็แสบเหมือนกันนะเอาแล้วเอาแล้วไงเสร็จเรามาสินักธนู10นี่12เป็นไงเราโหดจัดไหมเรายกให้เรายกให้อีกไม่น่ารักเลยไม่น่ารักเลยยังมีพี่โตอีกเหรอไม่น่ารักเลย ฮ่าฮ่านายแพ้เราแล้วบายบายเอามา50
I came out of Oxenford Academy with high honors. Did any brave
To lose one's good name. It is worse than death.
อ่ะเควสยูกิเหรอ
It is right and fitting.
โอ้โหเอาไงดี
Witcher.
ดวลการ์ดก่อนไหม
Tourist been seen. He prowls.
ไปสู่ศาลก่อนดีกว่า ไปสู่ศาลก่อนดีกว่า ไปเควสไม่เย็นก่อนดีกว่า ไม่งั้นระยาวแน่
I shall say.
เควสนี่เปล่าวะของไม่เย็นเมื่อกี้เฟอร์ออมเดอะเวนกระเบิก
And go hunt shit. Ooh!
ร้านขายยา ขอชมหน่อย มีอะไรขายมั่งฮัลโหลสวัสดี ฮัลโหล ไม่ใช่ตรงนี้เหรอ ตรงไหนวะ ฮัลโหลสวัสดีนี่ไงมียาอะไรขายมั่ง
Whoa! A witcher! A serious client at last. Tell me, what do you need? Honeysuckle, Ganesha petals?
Show me what you've got in stock.
ยารีสกิล ขวดละ1,000 โทษที ตังค์พี่ไม่มีอะน้อง สักตาปะล่า
In the
เอ
mood
อ
for
จะได้ไปไหมเนี่ย จั่ว2 ใบไม่เอาดิ อย่าเอาการ์ดกากมาดิ จั่วอีก2 ใบ อเก็บแต้มก่อนนะ1 แต้มโป๊ะจัดหนักจัดเต็มโหดจะจัดมีเย็นด้วยนี่คู่พ่อลูกกลัวหรือยังไวกิ้งโกงจัดๆเลย12บายบายชนะละมั้งบายบายบายบายชนะขาดลอยขอตังค์นายนะ
The way to get through the streets will have everyone.
ขอวิ่งเควสลองนะครับวันนี้ เราจะไปวิ่งเควสกายพันธุ์กัน เมียรักอุตส่าห์ส่งจดหมายมาให้อะไรเอ่ยอะไรเอ่ย
I wasn't sure.
My eyes were not deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
ใครวะ
Me, south in all my fame.
Ah, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in
อ๋อ
admiration of
เด็ก
your
แดนดีไล
taste.
ออน
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his.
ไอแดนอีกแล้
What
ว
can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag.
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gretore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary.
ให้เราไปสู้สันร้ายอีกแล้วเหรอ
But none's returned. My concern is well founded.
I see.
ก เข้าใจแล้วเอาละได้เวลาที่ข้าต้องไป
Time I
แล้ว
set off.
เดี๋ยวจัดการให้ขอไปกายพันธุ์ก่อนดูดิเควสให้ไปไหนวะโอ้โหคนละมุมโลกเลยโอ้โหแม่คุณขอไปกายพันธุ์ก่อนได้ไหมอ่ะร้านขายยาก่อนก็ได้อะ
Jaw-dropping Mancomb awaits.
Witcher!
เยอะจัด
The rules governing the Beauclair fist-fighting circuit. Are you familiar with them?
You fight with fists. You much to add beyond that?
You must make a wager to join the contest. There are 3 champions. Challenge them all,
จะ
defeat
ต่อยมวยแชมเปี้ยนชิพเหรอ
and you may try your luck against the maestro.
แกรอ
Do you wish to
เจ๊
jump?
จะเดินไหมเนี่ยแกรอฮะ
Considering it.
So you're not surprised.
ดูเหมือนเจ้าไม่ตื่นเต้นเลยนะ คิดให้ดีแหละที่นี่
Here,
ปัญญามีค่าพอๆกับกำลังนั่นแหละ
strength.
อ๋อเหรอหัวทอง
Mancomb is no
ท่านเห็นใช่ไหม
ordinary
แม่น
fighter.
คำเป็นเควสเปล่าวะ100ไปเลย
Fine.
มาหาตังค์ง่ายๆอย่างนี้แหละ
Oh, my knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter, the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
Your taunts? I've heard dogs retch things more profound. Hear how pathetic and stupid you sound.
เอ้าแกเราเป็นคนตีนเขาอะ
For a clever tongue
เอาละสิ
twister,
เจ้าพวกปากกล้าวาจาร้ายเขาให้เจ้าตัวกระเกลื่อนหนอนชัย เด็กน้อย
Your mother must have walked many a wood alone. Got those necker eyes, that necker nose.
My mother loved me at the least. It's nothing any witcher can claim.
See, why'd you say that, you dim flapdoodle? Too dumb to grasp insults this brutal.
I've got to admit, you know how to roast a man. You win.
Mean we're not gonna fight?
Why? I told you, you've won.
The Witcher wins, beating Mancomb at his own game.
You out-tongued me, but only because I'm under the weather today. I'd have lashed you raw otherwise.
อะไรวะด่าเฉยๆก็ได้ตังค์
2 more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from Mountebank Alley, while Colossus fights in the largest courtyard in San Sebastian.
Kill.
อะไรเอ่ยเต็มเลยอะอะไรเอ่ยคืออะไรเข้าไม่ได้ด้วย
It's thin scrapings around here. At
What
least
the-
the weather's pleasant.
อะไรเอ่ยอยู่ไหนอยู่ข้างบน ขอดูของหน่อย
Snow White. Wish to look over my goods?
สโนไวท์เลยเหรอ
Mind if I glance at your stock?
โอ้โออะไรวะเนี่ย ยาย้อมสี ย้อมเกาะอ๋อไอคนนี้ขายยาย้อมเกาะ
See ya.
Whose notion of order is this? Why doesn't someone do
พอหนุ่ม
something?
มีอะไรให้ช่วย
What's this about?
The notice, is that it? Are you a witcher, master?
I am. Don't think I've seen your notice, though.
Not to fret. I shall tell you. And
ข้าจะบอกเจ้าให้บางทีเจ้าควรสนใจที่จะช่วยเหลือแบบไม่ได้ฟรีบ้างก็ได้นะ เสียงอึกระทึกที่สุสานของเมืองนั่นคือปัญหาของข้าเลย
that's my grief.
เควสลองน่าจะเยอะนะเนี่ยค่ำคืนที่เต็มไปด้วยเสียงกรีดร้อง ผู้คนไม่สามารถแม้แต่ข่มตานอน
It
ทั้งหมด
all
มันเริ่ม
began
ต้น
with
ใน
the
วัน
sweet
ร่ำลึก
child's
ถึง
remembrance. I
แซ
recall precisely.
แซโซเทน
I took the matter up with the ducal guard. Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night, I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then whack! Thud! As if another bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean. Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently?
Think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, Master.
เควสเพียบเลย ขอไปต่อยคนก่อนแล้วกัน จะได้ไปกลายพันธุ์ไหมเนี่ย
No one gives a hoot about this poor folk.
I lent you coin for one.
I can see your... To be on...
Another murder by the horrid beast! Nilt of the Peyrats, none of which are suitable.
I do something.
The witches.
A man of action, a man of valor. Are you not? Would you... Shall you face off against still waters? Shall you? Shall you?
Like to know who I'm punching. This knight won't reveal his name or face. Won't say anything at all, not a word.
Rein in your curiosity, sir. A knightly vow is no idle promise. Still waters shall conceal both face and crest until such time as one defeats him. So,
ใส่หน้ากาก
will you
ด้วย
fight or not?
สู้สิครับ มาเลยหาตังค์อยู่มา
I challenge you to a duel.
Noble lords and virtuous ladies, another fight is soon to begin.
หิวตังค์อยู่ครับ หิวอยู่ หิวตังค์อยู่ หิวตังค์อยู่ สู้สิเฮ้ย สู้สิ สู้สิครับ สู้สิครับ มาดิ มาดิ หมัด หมัด เข่าเอ้ยซ้ายทีขวาทีซ้ายทีขวาทีซ้ายทีขวาทีซ้ายทีสู้หน่อยดิ สู้หน่อยดิ สู้หน่อยดิ ไม่สู้เหรอ ไม่สู้เหรอ ไม่สู้เหรอสู้หน่อยดิ สู้หน่อยดิ สู้หน่อย สู้หน่อย เฮ้ยสู้หน่อยเฮ้ยสู้หน่อยเฮ้ยสู้หน่อย
Ladies and gentlemen, the Witcher defeats the previously invincible Still Waters. And what about it was?
กินนิ่มอีกแล้วครับท่าน
Can now show his face.
Your blows are sad. I'm a woman. No wry remarks?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women own taverns, run farms, and fight.
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
No. I'd expect to hear that from someone who was afraid to lose to a woman.
สรุปเป็นผู้หญิงเมื่อกี้ต่อยผู้หญิงครับมีหน้าเราถึงเก่งว่าเราเก่งต่อยผู้หญิง
San Sebastian, that's where you should go. Look for the largest courtyard.
อะไรนะฮะ
อีกลายนึง
ทำไมอ่ะเดี๋ยวแอดก็ได้ลายไอ้ที่ใช้ในออฟฟิศอะนะลายแมนอะนะ
Nothing to see here. Move along.
All is in order.
Ollie! Accent free! It's no laughing matter.
Arms for the poor. Hey, Master Witcher, will you face Colossus? Say those of your guild pack us up. Oh, now you look to be a man in search of exertion. Hey, Whitelocks, you dare to fight Colossus?
ตัวเบริ่มเลยเขาชื่อโคโลซัสเหรอ
Colossus. Interesting as monikers go. Or is that what his mother called him out of the womb, too?
Why would she not have? Colossus. It rings out with pride and passion. So, will you fight?
ชื่อโคโลซัสเลยเหรอขอเพิ่มเดิมพันหิวตังค์
Fine. Let's fight.
Ah, boring. I'm not interested. Quick I am. Too quick for you. It'll be knick-knack, paddywhack. Here's your arm bone. Where's the sport in it?
Don't want to fight? Why bother looking for challengers then? Wasting my time.
Whoa, a bit testy are we? A witcher, right? Let's do it like this. You parry 3 blows I throw your way, catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Feeling that generous?
No, I just know you can't do it. No one's ever done it. Too fast, see? So, willing to try for 3 blocks?
Fine. Doubt I'll have any trouble deflecting a few blows.
That I get. At long last, one with a sportsman's soul. Now, listen. The rules say you're not to start your parry until I've cocked my fist. Standing with your guard-ups, not allowed.
Ladies and gentlemen, witness a most peculiar fight. How shall I say this? The Witcher has accepted a colossal challenge.
You old goose! Ha! Too quick for you, huh?
Incredible! The Witcher has parried Colossus's blows. No one's ever managed that feat.
ง่ายขนาดนี้เลยเหรอปัด3 หมัดชนะ
You've earned my esteem, sir. We've not seen such a feat in years. and thus you've secured the right to challenge the maestro himself. You'll find him by the docks.
หนาวหนาวหนาว
You'll not find working.
โอเค
Not paying work.
ทำไมเฟส
Going for a medic.
ที่ทัวร์ซองมันง่ายจัง ขอไปกลายพันธุ์ก่อนนะ เราอยากกลายพันธุ์
Don't you step on me.
My brother gave me a sword. I named it Nita.
Yes, like we drunk and got it again.
300 เมตร โอ้ยวาร์ปไปไม่ได้หรือไง เฮ้ย มีกระดานด้วย เก็บหมดครับ เก็บหมดครับ
Knox c'est la vie. Might be worth looking into.
Banquets and wine.
Witcher's rather handsome.
Oh!
Ah,
ค่อยว่ากันครับ ขอไปกลายพันธุ์ก่อนครับ
Around here.
เยนนิเฟอร์เมียรักอุตส่าห์ส่งจดหมายมาครับ
Less than wine.
ไม่ไปไม่ได้ครับ เดี๋ยวโดนฆ่าครับ จะใกล้จะไกลอย่าคิดหือกับเมียครับ
Whip away those running riot.
เอ๊ะ ถูกเควสเปล่าวะ
Peace and quiet.
ดาวเนอร์หึใส่ก็ได้ ไม่ยินสิดาวเนอร์ดาวเนอร์แป๊บหนึ่งไม่ใช่อันนั้น
Somebody needs an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
What's going on here?
Witcher.
Oh, right. Our blood's worth less than wine.
Can't hear anything, but might want to look around anyway.
ไหนๆมาแล้วครับ เก็บให้หมดครับ อย่าไปสนใจครับ แฟนผมเรียกแกรอขี้ขโมยครับ หน้าที่ของเราคือขโมยของในบ้านครับ ปล้นสุสานครับ ทุกซอกทุกมุมครับ เก็บให้หมดครับ เอ๊ะ สูตรการกลายพันธุ์เหรอ ยังไงอะของเทียบครับ ฟาร์มครับ เก็บให้หมดครับ ไม่รู้จะได้เข้ามาอีกไหม เก็บก่อนครับ หมดยังเอ่ย หมดยังเอ่ย ยังไม่หมด หาตังค์เพื่อมหกรรมไถ่ตังค์ครับ
Come to visit your grandpa's grave, I guess.
คิดว่าเขาเป็นโจรนะ
King devils. Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, we're the plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this.
จิ้ม จิ้มเป็นชิ้นๆฮะก็เป็นโจรกันนะเขาต้องโดนเจือนเลย เป็นโจรต้องโดนเจือน น่าจะหมดแล้วมั้งสุสานใต้ดินข้างบนยังไม่ได้ไปใช่แหละเอ๊ะหรือมาแล้วว่าขอดูหน่อยแกจะไปโผล่ไหนโผล่ไหนมีของไหมกลับไปเควสสุสานต่อตกลงเควสนี้อ่ะกลายพันธุ์ชักไม่มั่นใจละใช่เหรอหลุมไหนแล้วเนี่ย
Inscriptions in Elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dol Nevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Damn. Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Footprints. Narrow and shallow. Somebody's small, light. woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead. Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Ellerin and Dolmevde, Valley of the Nine.
แผนที่ตรวจสอบตำแหน่งบนแผนที่เยนนิเฟอร์ที่ส่งถึงคุณโอ้โอเย็นไหนแผนที่อ่ะลูกพ่อเราไปหาที่กลายพันธุ์กัน
Hey there.
Oh, films today.
วิ่งตัดแผนที่เลย ปลาเพียบเลยครับ อืนี่ไงผม ล็อกครับผม ชิบหายแล้วเอากุญแจจากไหนแล้วเนี่ยยาเพียบเลยครับ หายใจก่อน หายใจก่อนแกเรานักล่าสมบัติเราต้องไปหากุญแจมาเปิดหีบนะเนี่ย กลับออกไปดีกว่าครับเพราะยังไงเราก็ไม่มีกุญแจอยู่ดี ต้องหากุญแจก่อนดาวเนอร์เจ้ากรรมมาสีมาสี แล้วทางเข้าอยู่ไหนวะ
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Sonratua flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Rhine once lay. Need to explore the location.
สรุปว่าทางเข้าอยู่ไหนนะ เจอแล้วไม่เย็นใจร้ายจริงๆ
Grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store. Someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. No way I can sling through there. Need to find a way around.
ล่วงลงไปจะเกิดอะไรขึ้น อยากรู้ไหมเอ่ยก็คงไม่ต้องสงสัยตายแน่นอนสูงขนาดนี้ตายจริงด้วย มีแร่ด้วยเอาไปทำอะไรวะเก็บให้หมดเราคือคนปล้นสุสาน
Implanted spikes. Sixth sense of humor someone's got.
มันก็มีจังหวะของมันนี่หว่าก็เดินข้ามๆเอาก็ได้นะใจร้อนอีกแล้วแล้วก็ตายอย่าใจร้อนอย่าใจร้อน
Spikes. Sixth sense of humor someone's got. Someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. No way I can slip through there. Need to find a way around.
Ham channel.แร่พวกนี้เอาไว้ทำอะไรเนาะไอ้ยา
Liked cats.
เล่นซะตกใจหมดช่วงนี้ขนอ่อนตกใจง่ายบางทีก็ง่ายไปตกใจก็
Just do this.
ต้องมา2-3 ตัวไอ้หนูมาตัวเดียวไม่ได้มาตัวเดียวก็เสร็จพี่
Locked. Notes I found mention 4 protruding stones. Gotta press them somehow. Crossbow, maybe? Could try to hit them. Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself. Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself. must have scaled that wall, evaded the Panthers.
Hey. ไปทางไหนวะ
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the Panthers at least. Whoever was here must have scaled that wall, evaded the Panthers. Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
ดมี4 อันเหรอแล้วอีกอันอยู่ไหนล่ะเนี่ย1 2 3 1 2เอ๊ะ
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
นี่ไงโอ้โห
Did it.
เดินหาเข้าไปสิโดนหลอกชัดๆ
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design.
สงสัยจะได้บวก
Impressive. It's just decoration, or?
What you guessed. You are not welcome.
มีตั้งหลายตัวไม่ใช่ได้บวกทุกตัวเลยวะเนี่ย
Great. Portals. This just keeps getting better. Damn it. Back where I started. Right. Now to find the next portal. Damn it. Back where I started. Damn it. Wrong again. Could be some clue around here. Damn it. Back where I started. Right. Right. Now to find the next portal.
ถ้าบานนี้ถูกแล้วก็ต้องบานข้างล่างลองบานนี่ก่อนแล้วกัน มันอยู่สูงดีต้องมีระยะสิคือ ฝึก
Right. Gotta find the next portal.
ยังไม่ใช่อีกเหรอไม่ใช่แล้ววะชึบ
Damn it. Back where I started.
หนึ่งชึบสอง
Right. Gotta find the next portal.
ประตูนี้ไม่ใช่ผ่านมาแล้ว ประตูนี้ต้องใช่แล้วล่ะชึบ
Statues
Love
seem
my.
oddly oriented, as if to all face in one direction. The right portal, maybe?
เอาไหมไม่ใช่แล้วประตูไหนเนี่ย
Right. Gotta find the next portal.
ประตูนี้ไม่ใช่ ประตูนี้ไม่ใช่ มีทางลงไหม ขาหักไหมประตูนี้คือประตูที่ไปฝั่งนู้น
Damn it. Back where I started.
เอาใหม่ประตูนี้ชึบ
Statues seem oddly oriented, as if to all face in one direction. Right. Oriented, as if to all face in one direction. The right portal, maybe?
ชึบ
Damn it. Back where I started.
จะคอยให้ผ่านไปทางทิศเดียวกันเหรอ
Right. Gotta find the next portal.
ถ้าประตูนี้ไม่ใช่ ประตูนี้ไม่ใช่แล้วประตูไหนอะฝั่งโน้นเหรอฮึบต้องใช่แล้วล่ะเหลือประตูเดียวแล้ว เยี่ยมไปเลย
Must
โอ้
be
โห
where
กี่รอบ
Morlun
วะ
is
เนี่ย
lab.
เก็บให้หมด เก็บให้หมด ข้อหาทำให้เราเสียเวลาต้องเก็บให้หมด เก็บให้หมด
The megascope. Missing 2 crystals. Just need to pick an entry.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken. for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done. Was on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me. Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell.
Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
บันทึกที่ 5
Years of experiments.
การทดลองนับ10 ปีการค้นคว้าวิจัยทุกอย่างที่ข้าทุ่มเทลงไปมันสูญเปล่าข้าไม่สามารถทำตามเป้าหมายที่ข้าวางไว้ได้
I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to
สา
my
รกายพันธุ์ทุก
subjects
อย่างที่ข้าใส่ไปในร่างของผู้ถูกทดลองกลับไม่มีผลอะไรกับเจมส์สิ่งที่ข้าคิดว่าช่วยให้เขาหายจากการเป็นวิเชอร์กับทำให้เขาถลำลึกไปอีกทำให้เขาแกร่งขึ้นว่องไวขึ้นทำให้เขาห่างไกลความเป็นมนุษย์ขึ้นไป
further
อีก
augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must
ดูเห
remain
มือน
a
ว่า
witcher
ลูกชายของ
forever.
ข้าคงต้องเป็นวิเชอร์ไปตลอดกาลข้าล้มเหลวถึงเวลาที่ข้าจะทิ้งสถานที่แห่งนี้เพื่อกลับ
Time
บ้าน
has come to
ไปหา
abandon
ลิ
this
เดียนาง
place.
อาจจะยังรับข้าไว้ก็เป็น
Return
ได้
home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and
อุป
mutagens
กร
I
ณ์และ
leave
สาร
here.
กายพันธุ์ทั้งหลายข้าทิ้งไว้ที่นี่เช่นเดียวกับ
Let
ความ
them
ฝัน
with
ที่พังทลายของข้า
crumble,
ความฝันที่ข้าจะได้ลูกชายกลับคืนมา
as did my dreams of
อุ
regaining
ป
my
กรณ์
son.
และสารกายพันธุ์ทั้งหลาย
So the
แสดง
professor
ว่า
wanted to reverse
โช
their...
คของข้าจริง
So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt. Guessing this man didn't come here willingly. Started up. library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics. Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. This crystal must go here. All crystals in place. Show me what you got. Just need to pick an entry.
Observation 22. Despite applying a sulfate of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity.
บันทึกที่ 4
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
Seen enough. She's not in a good mood.
Yak, yak. ดเหมือนกันนะเนี่ยตะขาบโอ้โหเริ่มใหม่ไกลเลย
Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics. Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. eggs.
ขอโทษที ข้าต้องการไข่เจ้า มีขิงด้วยอ่ะ แกรอนิสัยไม่ดีเลย
This crystal must go here. All crystals in place. Show me what you got. Just need to pick an entry.
Observation 22. Despite applying a sulfate of toxic
หัวข้อ
substances
22 หลังจากได้ฉีดสารพิษ
significantly more
เข้า
than
ไป
usual,
มาก
the subject displayed no
ผู้ถูก
symptoms
ทดลอง
of
ก็
overdosing.
ไม่แสดงอาการของการได้รับพิษเชื่อว่านี่คงเป็นผลจากการกลายพันธุ์
A minor
ถือเป็น
success.
ชัยชนะเล็ก
This
ๆ การกลายพัน
mutation
ธุ์ครั้ง
should
นี้
allow
จะช่วยให้
Jerome
เจอ
better to tolerate toxicity.
โรมทนต่อพิษ
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered this is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
Seen enough. Guessing this man didn't come here willingly. Intriguing as machinery goes. Full gear. And how do I start to drop my armor? Leave my weapons. Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out. preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. The power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe his sign will revive it.
to do before it gets dark.
เรามาจัดการอะไรก่อนดีกว่าโอ้หมี
Damn, you're ugly.
โอ้ยโคตรระทึก
And now drink, dance, and repeat till the week is through.
Ah! Oh!
Men and dogs are not to be trusted.
Welcome to Beauclair.
It's thin scrapings around here.
Ow!
Now as dry as a stockfish.
วิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งวิ่งไปไป
Witchet, I've a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take
ไอ้
on
หม
some
อ
trouble
นี่
on
ก็
your
คือ
behalf.
คนที่ในลานประลองกับที่สู้ยักษ์ใช่ไหม
You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She
ให้
suddenly
ข้าเดา
grew
นะ
cold,
อยู่ๆนางก็ทำตัว
oddly
เย็นชา
distant,
แม้ว่าคืน
though
ก่อน
the
นั้น
night
นางจะ
before
ทำ
she
ตัว
was
สนิทสนม
flirtatious
กับ
and
เจ้าอยู่เลย
alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You
ไม่ต
jest,
ลก
yet
เล
the
ยนะ
matter
ท่าน
is
วิ
grave,
เชอร์
though true.
นี่
The
ท่านมาพูด
lady
เล่น
in
ในเรื่อง
question
แบบนี้
is
แต่
dear
ท่าน
to
พูด
my
มา
heart.
ก็เป็นความ
I
จริง
shall
ส
not
ตรีคน
deny
นี้
it.
เป็นคนที่กุมหัวใจข้า
I fear she has fallen victim
ข้า
to
กลัว
ill
ว่านาง
magic
จะตกเป็น
and
เหยื่อ
knows
ของเว
no
ท
one
ม
she
นต์
could turn
ดำแล้ว
to
ก็
for
ไม่
help.
รู้ว่าจะหันหน้าไปพึ่งใคร
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself.
ข้าขอ
I
ร้อง
beg
ให้
you.
ท่านเก็บเรื่อง
I
นี้
would
เป็นความ
never
ลับ
dare
นะ
to
ป
be
ก
so
ติแล้วข้าไม่
indiscreet
มีทางพูด
normally,
เรื่องนี้
yet
ออก
I'm
ไปแน่
troubled about
แต่ที่ข้าทำแบบนี้เพราะ
her.
ข้าเป็นห่วงนางมาก
Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize, and more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Hit the red targets.
Can I shoot your crossbow?
Once more?
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand.
Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time. Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
For honor, sir, we shall cross swords if you'll allow it. Let us end this, you and I. Go on! No remorse! Yeah!
You'll never learn.
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea.
Hey ho,
Come with me.
Night life is full of fun.
tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
The gods have set the as punishment for our sins. We have ceased.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite the challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Slow now. Hey-ya! Come on. Hey there. Slow now.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
Faster. Come on. Giddy up.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect. Take it easy. Come on. Whoa there, Roach.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
It's a miracle there was more there.
Who knows?
Oh, that's bad luck.
Great! At last! Trampana! Eastern!
A return to traditional
Arrogant
values
bastard.
and morals. That is the remedy for Toussaint's problems, not two swords.
Welcome, welcome. Tell me what you'd like.
Be so kind as to show me what you have to sell?
ดวลยูกิหน่อยไหมเจ๊
A round of Gwent, maybe?
Yes, sir. Our sweet shining sun.
That's all.
Parade about in tourneys.
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
What have you got there? Care for a quick round of Gwent?
Abercrombed, engraved or fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
Let's see what you got in stock. Know you're busy, but you up for a round of Gwent?
Abercrombed, engreft or fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
Know you're busy, but you up for a round of Gwent?
That's bad luck.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally. We must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shields bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
Don't feel like making a vow.
Custom allows even for this possibility. May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Am I invisible?
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell an Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Never turned down a round of Gwent.
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win. Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn with joyous victory and bitter defeat. Horm Akispark wins! Yet are those tears in his eyes? Perhaps his heart yearns for a lover's soft sighs. Sir Geralt of Rivia did not give his best. He failed, missed his marks, and did not pass the test.
Blast that kind of luck. In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme.
Scarlet. My two breasts are like...
Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here. Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big. Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches, quickly.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seeks you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here. Why were you in there?
Tourney business.
All is in order.
Dragon's eyes on a stick. Come and get it.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous. Gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Lonfal. Linus of Metida. Rainfarn of Atra. Hormakaspark of Macht. Donimir of Joy. Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Ty of Dondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince. Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, tourney champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face Sir Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
Yes, I do, if you please.
Ere the suns from the clouds retire.
Any chance you could say it normally?
Not at all. Ere the suns from the clouds retire, and hearty toil your steeds does tire, neath all the gates you must guide your horse, and each of 5 targets strike with bolts. Each dummy felt adds more sense to the glass, and each true shot bolt repeats the task.
Yep, all clear now.
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother, Meath, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eye.
Tecta, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun. And he's up! With a thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Slow now. Whoa.
A failure, a loss, a tragic trip. Let us hope with its sword he makes no such slip.
Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together, wine in hand.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Her presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you. May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice!
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1! All is in order. The gods have seen fit to punish you for your cowardice.
Yada yada, you won, whatever. Now let me explain something. In fact,
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
something like that, minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
That grey-domed scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivian, some kind of maniac.
Strange. I was sure I'd find her here. Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Only thing I've figured out so far is you're no danger to anyone. Hope to learn more, though.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, he claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy...
The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like that?
It alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on the new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn. I came here prepared to die. Yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma.
Yet, think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water. Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help, or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonfo will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a hands of southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you will do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
A cheer for the knights who coteries shall fight full tilt till one drops to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace. Let us begin! Crowd, race a ruckus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. Go on! No remorse! Burn and Duchess!
You shall be harrowed by us! Mice!
Now! Hold together! Alone, gods, alone for me? The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet at tourney's end, but one champion may reign. Today it is Palmerin, all praise to his name. Like lions, like leopards, so fierce fought his host. To them give your cheers, love, esteem utmost. Palmerin de Longfall and Gregoire de Gorgon, two knights of high valor shall fight to be champion. Geralt of Rivia shall not stand in La Belle. Though hopes he raised high, of victory short, he fell. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature?
Own ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
No, no scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Didn't invite him here in any case. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you.
Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I'm yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tourney grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witchers see.
Out now! You assured me I could trust you!
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual with you.
Need to find an egg. Preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go. This is the place. Oh no! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this. Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one, and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an Oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tent's grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
Guillaume's no foe. Though there's little honor in meddling, he meant well, means well. You guessed correctly. He was the one to hire me. but only because he wanted to help you.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witchers see.
Out now! You assured me I could trust you.
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg. Preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go. This is the place. Oh no! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. Eggs fell on a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment? Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster? 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Gelt. I'm certain I wish to do it.
All right. You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat.
Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat.
Damn it.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me. To help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian. Take it easy.
I pledge, my love, to win the tourney, with your name on my lips.
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Without me.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love. Got this bard friend, philosopher too, I guess, amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Sharpen the swords, groom the horse, wear the armor.
Welcome, welcome. Tell me what you'd like.
So long.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus, Prophet Lebioda.